So we're starting into our first trek of our nature trail. The idea kind of came up kind of midway through to put in a trail around the backside of the property. And so it's just a way that the community can come and they'll have a trail to walk. Students can come out. PE has really been using it, especially this year, where they can come out and they have a trail to walk, and a science class or even a math class be able to come out and learn outdoors. Behind me is where we basically started the farm project. A local farmer in town donated his time and his equipment. They came in, they worked up about a half an acre where the pumpkin patch is and the nursery building, and we planted about a quarter of it for our FFA program for a pumpkin patch. We tarped it to reduce the labor of weeding it. We then cut out holes where we did the hills of pumpkins, and that's kind of where it all started. We had help from our Parent Booster Club who donated the seeds and the plants because we had multiple varieties of pumpkins. This is our partnership with the Kittitas County Conservation District. This is a pollinator strip farm. So what our high school kids are doing today are they're planting native species of flowers and perennials and grasses that will then attract different pollinators, birds, bees, butterflies. So it's really going to create a great tapestry of color that the kids can admire, as well as our community members and our staff that come out here and work. This is our outdoor learning center. Last fall, when we were pouring the cement for the nursery building, we got the okay that said, pour the pad for the outdoor learning space. We got the okay to do this, let's do it, let's get it done. Kind of northwest facing wall, we're going to enclose the center part. There's going to be a whiteboard and kind of some storage space for staff. Both sides will be covered with a cedar lattice. And then what we'll do around the rest of it is we'll have an opening, but we'll do flowering vines that will grow up and over, and that will create kind of the canopy or cover for the actual pergola. So it's going to be, there's no cover. It's, when it's a day like this, or even on a windy day and it's comfortable out, they can come out. There is a wind block and they can learn out here. They could teach their math class out here, their English class or what have you, and they can come out here and work. This is our nursery building. This was our main start to the whole project, was getting the building here and the infrastructure out here to then expand. We didn't have tables or cabinets or anything. It was a building. The walls were done, windows were in. We were all good to move in. And so since then, we've ordered grow tables and we've put them in. We've gotten tables for art and pottery. And then we had a contractor move in and put in all the cabinets and the cupboards for the art program that will be using half of this building as well. Right now, pottery's not really using it, art's not using it. They use it usually in December, January, part of February, and then FFA moves in mid-February and does all of our starts. So this year we did our flower baskets again for Mother's Day, and then we also, just to kind of get a feel of seed starting, our FFA members did tomato starts, coleus, and pumpkins. A lot of our students, they don't get this opportunity at home, and a lot of students don't get this opportunity at school. A lot of schools don't have the, the space to put in a full functioning farm, whereas Thorpe had the opportunity because we had, surplus property that we weren't using. So we have students in our middle school construction tech class that when you say, okay, we're gonna go out and water flowers, we're gonna go out and work on the farm, I mean, they're eager, they're beating you to the door to get out here. So they are getting something that there probably very few other schools are offering. And so it's a fun time. You really see students grow when they're out here working. You really learn their personalities, what they're into. You learn a lot about who the student is by watching them work and watching them work with other students and, you know, planting a plant or transplanting a plant. You know, just the camaraderie of it is really refreshing and really a great experience.